Hello everybody, Brick here again with a new subscriber request video. We are going to play on Seine Crossing Rush, as one of you guys asked me to play on the defense side and play with the KH2002. So this is not a live commentary because I recorded this late night yesterday and everybody was already asleep, so yeah, this will do. So we're gonna play with the KH2002 with the heavy barrel, the foregrip, and the reflex or the Russian red dot sight, and the Rex as a secondary gun. So what I had to do actually before I could start this challenge or this request is I had to play again a lot with this weapon on Team Deathmatch server to get a lot of kills because again I didn't have all the required unlocks to play the challenge. And while I was playing on these Team Deathmatch servers, I kind of find out that this weapon is actually more powerful than I originally thought. Because in the long run, on long range, this weapon is really accurate and it can deal a lot of damage. The thing that I really like about this weapon, and also a kind of thing that I don't really like about this weapon, is that it's in burst fire. On long range and mid-long range, this burst fire is really powerful. It can be really accurate. As you can just saw, I killed that guy pretty straightforward in the face with only one burst. But again, if you encounter multiple enemies on close range, for example, if there would be like 3 guys around this corner here on the left, that would be probably mean that I would die, because with a full automatic weapon you would be able to maybe take them out, but with this weapon it will probably not be that case. What you have to do with this weapon, or what I figured out while I was playing with this weapon, is that you should try to engage your enemies on long range. When you go into close quarter combat, really close, and you even try to play unzoomed, you will probably won't hit that much of your targets as intended, of course. As you can see right here, this guy didn't really know what was coming on him. I quickly aimed at him. I think I shot 2 or 3 bursts, but eventually I think he dropped at the first one. I did use this scar pretty usefully to get on top and completely surprise my enemy. As you can see in this clip, I'm pretty much flanking the enemy team. They were all backing up at B while I was trying to kind of flank those guys. I do take out that mortar guy. He didn't really know that there was no teammates covering this exit. As you can see right here, I zoomed while I played, while I killed this guy, and I had a little bit of trouble controlling my my aim, because while you zoom in, the targets, it gets a little bit bigger. As you can see right here, this is an example of the close quarter shooting. If you shoot versus, or if you play versus a guy that has a full automatic machine gun, and on really close range, you will probably lose the fight, especially if you don't zoom in. Maybe while zooming you still have a shot, because then you can aim for the head, but unzoomed you will probably won't win it. I do get a revive on this guy, and I think somewhere here I will be dead soon. As you can see here, I shot the guy like 2 or 3 bursts in the torso, but I had a feeling that this weapon really does a lot more damage in long range. So I did record this match, although it was not live commentary, because it has a really weird ending. As you can see, this is the original gameplay, or the time that I played. This is again an example of the really long range power. Yeah, you will have to see maybe till the end, or if you skip to the end, then you will see what I was talking about the weird ending of this match, at least for me. Also, a thing that I noticed with this weapon is that while you are suppressed, you still have a really pretty good shot at shooting those people. I think there will be some examples in this video. Yeah, I really had the feeling that while you're suppressed, you can still aim pretty good with this weapon. In most weapons, like for example with a A91 while I play with the NG. Once you get suppressed, maybe like by a sniper or a light LMG, you will probably hit nothing. Or maybe on a full spray of 30 bullets or on a full magazine, you will maybe hit 1 bullet or something. But with this weapon, surprisingly, I did hit a couple of shots. I'm not sure if it's because of its burst power or just the nature of this gun, but while suppressed, this gun is actually not that bad. And also, again, I really didn't play it with this weapon whatsoever because I still had to unlock all those stuff. But eventually I liked the gun, but I think I will still stick to the M16 or the F2000 just because of the full automatic power. And I already know the guns a little bit better than these ones. Although this gun is pretty cool and pretty straightforward as a really good gun. I didn't really play the objective in this clip because eventually normally it should be able to it should be easy for your team to hold B as long as the APC doesn't break through. But since I had to play assault, I didn't really focus on the APC. So eventually the APC takes out our spawns in the back, and those other guys can push up to plant. I think the bomb will be planted somewhere in this side. Again, the long range power of this weapon. Although that guy in the shop was a little bit of close range, but I did hit the guy in the top of the building. I couldn't really see him, so I only got a hit. I think it was in the shoulder or something. So currently we're 16-2, which is not really that bad. There is a guy here on the left, but he does not peek. And I think I even saw a guy there on the other shop on the cross of the street, but I didn't really shoot them. I have no idea why. This is the first time I see it while I'll review my clip here. And I think this is somewhere the time that the enemy team will plant the bomb. Not completely sure, but maybe it's a bit better that those guys plant, because else the clip would be already over, of course. So this means that you will be able to see a little bit of more gameplay and also a little bit of different stances. This guy takes out 3 guys with a shotgun. He'll all kill stealed. So I did make my way back to the B bomb. I do take out one guy who wanted to C4. I do know that there are still some guys because I heard them. I do take out one through the garage door, but eventually I die. Again here, the weakness of this weapon is clearly shown. Maybe it was a little bit overkill because I jumped again before I engaged my target, which means that your accuracy is completely screwed. But again, try to engage your enemies on long range with this weapon and you will prevail. So then we had to fall back to the A and the B bomb on the bridges, or in the boat and the bridge, and the enemy was actually pretty quick on those bombs, and again these bombs we will lose, and we will have to be eventually fall back towards the third base, and there the happy ending as you can call it. I don't know if it's happy or if it's a little bit sad. But yeah, you will have to figure it out. Again here, the long range power of this weapon. I think I shot 2 bursts. Pretty damn accurate, this gun. I did check on my minimap, so I saw those guys were crossing. I did a mistake here of throwing the medic pack almost on my teammate. I do take him out. I think the first nade hits, but somehow the second nade doesn't hit. Maybe, I'm not sure, I haven't played really in that door there. That you can crouch there. Here again the long range power of this weapon. A lot of hits, although no kill. He was pretty low, I think. Gonna take out this guy at the tree. Just a second, it's gonna be right here. As you can see, I didn't really see the target, but I did see his flash of this weapon, so I did take him out. Here I noticed there are just too many guys. I see my teammates are already falling back, so what do? Instead of standing there like a moron, I'm also gonna fall back. As you can see, the APC is already pushing on the A bridge, which is really good, of course, because then you can easily take out the A bomb. Here I really didn't know what to do. There were only 4 guys on the stairs. It was a long run to go back. I do take out one guy on the bridge. As you can see, one burst to the head, and this guy dropped. Maybe he was already shot, don't know, but again, the long range power of this weapon is pretty damn accurate and pretty damn high. So what happened here, I did the mistake of standing too close to the car. You will just notice in a second. You think you're gonna get covered here behind the car, but it's actually the worst spot you can actually stand behind, especially if the car is not blown up yet. So always make sure you have really cover and not semi-cover, because if they can shoot the car and you're dead, you didn't really stand behind any cover zone. So they will take out this B bomb just in a second. I'm not sure what this guy was doing here. Again, this car almost kills me, but I think a teammate destroyed the car, which was a little bit of good for me. Again, the long range power was pretty weird, this guy that I just shot, because in my opinion I shot him in the shoulder, not in the head, but maybe because of the spray of the burst fire it was in the face. And that guy on the bridge, again, pretty damn accurate and pretty damn high damage on long range. So we do make our way towards the gallery here. Eventually they will try to take it. Again, the long range power of this weapon. I did revive this guy, but I didn't notice the enemy team was already so close. And yeah, eventually we did lose B, sorry, and we will be able, we will have to fall back eventually, because I think their APC will close in on our position. I tried to nade these guys at those container, but eventually I couldn't take them out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out one more, I think. The medic that went for the tree. I do see that our team is getting dropped from the left side, so I will be heading back inside of this building because I think I smelled the APC coming. Oh no, it was a rocket fight, right? I remember from last night that there were a lot of rocket spamming from the bridge. I do stand here, or crouch, or prone here, because I had to heal, and I still could maybe even try to shoot some crossers. So as you can see, the rockets are still flying. I do gonna tag that guy, he's gonna die. But as you can see, the enemy APC is already pushing towards the B flag, the B bomb, or the D flag in Conquest. I do pick out one guy that jumped from out of Apotheke, as one of you told. That's pretty funny to hear. I do gonna take out this guy that's gonna try to plant the bomb, and here the clip almost ends, and it's gonna be a really weird ending. I have no idea why they would even do that, but yeah, I'm not gonna judge the admin's decision. He can watch the video himself. That's why I say, is this a happy ending or not? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a little bit of credit that I get for being so good, or I don't know, they just hate me or something. I have no idea. So this will end the clip in the fact that that one's gonna be banned from, I don't know, a BC2 hack or something. It is possible that I've played on a similar server on Bad Company 2, and I kind of remember a name X. So I have no idea what really happened right there, but I did want to show you guys this clip, and I hope you enjoyed. So bye bye, and see you for the next request.